So when it comes to 3i Atlas, things are just getting crazier and crazier. Your dog's feeling it, I'm feeling it, everyone's feeling it. Posted 4 days ago by Wesley Dos Santos and many other accounts, a supposed leaked video of 3i Atlas. Doesn't look like a comet, does it? But it could be fake, but we'll never know. The satellites that could be taking pictures of these things went dark about a week ago, so what exactly is going on up there?
Ahí estamos viendo un fenómeno que se ha aparecido en este momento allá en el cielo.
It all starts about 6 days ago when several strange things began happening all over the world. In Colombia, people had this massive sighting of a mysterious object that they're saying was cloaked in the middle of the clouds. There are several videos and we're going to be taking a look at some of them. 6 days ago also, several people all over Reddit started reporting waking up with mysterious marks all over their... And it's not just one post, several of them. I'm pretty sure this is all just a coincidence, but what if it isn't? What if there's something out there and we're being left in the dark? Literally.
Alright everyone, so they shut me down. They shut me down for 7 days.
Going a bit deeper into this, I found out that people who are tracking 3i Atlas are now being censored on the internet.
Guys, I just went to record a video on TikTok and tell you that this is a giant fleet of ships coming in and they blocked the sound on TikTok.
While tracking 3i Atlas, this guy actually captured what he believes to be a fleet of UFO.
It started at 12:20 UTC time. It's so big I can't make this many parts.
He shows what he believes to be the signal of this incoming fleet on a live meteor website. At first, I thought it could be fake, but now he's being completely banned from TikTok. And it's not just him. Dr. Beatrice Villarroel, who did an interview with Ross Coulthard 2 days ago, is also being banned. It must have been something that she said, and we're going to be taking a closer look in that interview. But the more we look, the stranger it gets. On October 23rd, an article came out saying this: a planetary defense probe system has been launched to protect Earth from a Manhattan-sized comet, possibly 3i Atlas. And digging even deeper into this, I found out that the sun has been acting weird for the past couple of weeks, and some people are now saying it might actually have something to do with this comet, or should I say, alien comet.
Okay, this is gonna sound insane, but you need you to go with me on this because the math checks out. On October 30th, 2025, 6.2 billion people are going to experience a cosmic consciousness shift simultaneously, and I can prove it with simple math.
Within the same time frame in which all of these things started happening, the sun starts acting weird, and no one knows why. Experts who study the topic are starting to get this idea that it might actually have something to do with the comets that are incoming.
We get the biggest solar flare that we've had in months, a 6.4 M-class flare that does in fact launch a coronal mass ejection out towards the Swan comet.
And apparently 3 cosmic events will converge on October 30th. Now because of all this, there's now this theory that maybe these comets, if they're not comets, if they're alien ships, they're possibly feeding on our sun. Now it all sounds pretty crazy, but the deeper we dive, the stranger it gets. So let's start with the basic, and that would be the massive sightings. First, the ones that happen in Colombia. We're not talking about orbs anymore. Something else is going on. Let's take a look at this. This is coming in from Abito 117 6 days ago in Cucuta, Colombia. And this is one wild video. That's emitting light from behind the cloud, isn't it? At certain moments, it also looks like a light show, but I'm not sure. So this guy over here, Luis Avendivala, 5 days ago, has a better view of the object. Let's take a look at this.
Ahí estamos viendo un fenómeno que se ha aparecido en este momento allá en el cielo. Es una luz entre azul y verdosa, es toda rara.
So there's other videos like this one 4 days ago. This guy's gonna zoom in on the object, whatever this thing is. Look. What's pretty amazing is that looking at all of the videos that people captured of this thing, I don't see the light source on the ground. I don't see light from the ground emitting up to the sky. It looks like this thing is actually, it's going through the clouds. So if this is a laser or whatever it is, if it's an object that's cloaked behind the clouds, it's pretty weird. This is not the first sighting of something like this. The last one, I guess, was in Las Vegas, and no one knows what those things were. They were clearly behind the clouds. Could be the same case here. I mean, this is totally wild. This one over here to the left, I'd say this could be a light coming from the ground, strobe. But these other two, to me, it clearly looks like they're going through the cloud over here. So whatever that is, it looks like it could be hiding behind the cloud. If it is a cloaked object, it could be something else. It could be just a light show. But what if it isn't? So let's search for more sightings all over the world. Let's see if people are seeing similar things. Okay, so a few days ago in Siwa, Egypt, someone caught this. Oh my gosh. Okay, so someone is actually saying that this is an AI video. Yeah, taking a closer look into this account, I'd say yes, most videos are fake. 2 days ago, Corpus Hours posted this video to Reddit, and she says, "My boyfriend and I were driving home and saw this flashing light. We have driven this road a lot, and we have never observed this before. It seems stationary." No audio. Oh my gosh. Is that an antenna? Seems pretty high up in the sky though. What in the world is going on here? It's gone. Oh my gosh. So someone say, okay, so give us the exact location. Someone actually has a link to it. Yep, this is it. That's perfect. Let's take a look at this. Here we go. What's that? This is an antenna. Yeah, but this does not look like the same place. Yeah, it could be the same place. So this could actually be an antenna. So maybe that was an antenna. But what's weird about these drones, UFOs, the 3 Atlas mystery that people are talking about is the fact that in November we started seeing drones and orbs. Now this year we saw a lot of these orbs, less of the drones. And apparently now people are seeing objects that don't look like the drones and don't look like the orbs. It actually looks like nothing we've ever seen. Take a look. Okay. What is that? So he's saying that these things are ramping up. Wait a minute. Okay, so found this one over here.
What is that?
Oh my gosh, I saw that.
Wait. It's gotta come back. It's gotta come.
It didn't. Oh my gosh, guys, what? That does not look like a drone.
Is that?
Wait, is that the same thing that this guy saw? Look at that. That thing is actually a... Look. Oh my gosh. Look. A bunch of lights actually. This is not a balloon. Someone says, saw the same thing traveling from North to South Carolina. What? What is that? Are you kidding me? This is like happening all over.
is that?
This kind of reminds me of this video. Yeah. That's kind of crazy. That was last year. And then 6 days ago in New Jersey, once again.
I'm getting good video.
So I'm thinking maybe these new type of objects that people are now seeing, maybe they're the same thing morphing into something else to the skies.
These incursions, whatever they are, may not necessarily be drones. There are people that have described to me seeing orb-like objects coming into airspace and then in some way morphing into shapes of aircraft.
Whatever's going on, it's weird. And then there's this. And this was posted to Aliens 6 days ago. Update on strange burn mark I woke up with. 5 days ago on Unexplained, someone says, waking up with unexplainable. So this is kind of a coincidence, isn't it? It started 6 days ago. It was 2 days in a row, different subreddits, different people, and then all of a sudden this is exactly the same time frame that all of these things started happening. Most likely just a coincidence. And then there's this.
Guys, I just went to record a video on TikTok and tell you that this is a giant fleet of ships coming in, and they blocked the sound on TikTok. They legitimately blocked the sound. This is a giant fleet of motherships.
At first I thought this guy was kind of making it up, and I still think that these could be weird signals in the live meteor detector and not alien fleet. But why is this guy's account being banned? So he detected what he believes to be fleets of UFOs, and this is coming from AZ Desert Rider 26, and his account is about to be shut down according to him. But why? What was it that he posted that we couldn't see?
Wait till you see this. People, this isn't natural. Mother Nature's not this is no way. This is something other.
So this guy's basically going into the live meteor website and checking it out. And he explains what a normal meteor looks like.
So you're aware, this is what a normal meteor signature looks like, normal operation. That's what a normal meteor looks like coming in.
Okay.
This is normal operation of this whole site, okay?
Okay.
And the reflections from the windows, okay? This is normal operation. There's no white static. There's no horizontal lines. None of the anomalies or shapes that we see come in until you get white static and horizontal lines. Then you will start to see objects, communication, or other things possible. But so you're all aware, this is normal operation. This is what it usually looks like compared to the videos that I'm showing.
I don't know if he's an expert on the topic, but then again, he's been tracking these things for a while. And in one certain video, he caught this.
Since August, and now we have this magnitude 6 earthquake in Japan with another solar storm impact coming in.
Yeah, there's a lot of things happening at the same time.
Big ship right there, guys.
That's weird.
Big ship.
So that's a signature that the live meteor tracking website captures, and he's saying it's a fleet. And it kind of sounds ridiculous. How come he's the only one who knows this? It kind of sounds ridiculous. But then again, it's not just him. This scientist, Dr. Beatrice Villarroel, also was banned from indexing research after this interview. Let's take a look at it.
So there are different plausible explanations. One is maybe that there is something we don't know about the human civilization, and maybe we had a few rounds already, and
So maybe there's a prior human civilization that was wiped out, as people like Graham Hancock talk about, you know, the Younger Dryas 12,500 years ago. Maybe there was a prior human civilization, and a lot of these megalithic monuments we see on the planet are in fact remnants of a previous, possibly human civilization.
Wait a minute. I remember seeing something about this. Yeah, this is it. According to official history, no superior civilization existed before our time. The official narrative is that this wall was formed over a period of millions of years. Let's take a look at this. Okay, so you can actually find that on Google Earth. Where is this? That actually does look like it could have been artificially made. Yeah, it's too perfectly straight. I'm not sure nature can do this. It does actually look like a wall from this perspective. A perfect, giant wall. Huesca, Aragon, Spain.
This guy and his brother-in-law lives in Spain. They're way out in the middle of nowhere. I mean, it's like nothing but rolling hills and farmland and vineyards, little villages. What was this little village church? It's a Catholic church. And he goes in because he's heard about this. And there's like this 4x4 glass plate in the floor. And the church is built on top of what looks like some sort of a graveyard, all right? 4x4 glass plate. I've got pictures of it. And he starts taking photographs. Well, there's a 10-footer standing. It's a skeleton.
You gotta be kidding me.
Standing in that mass, because that's what it is. And there's more than one.
Wait, that kind of reminds me of the Paracas Cool. Not sure I can actually show this, but you can check it out.
Maybe it's non-human probes that were sent here, like Patrick Jackson. He has this beautiful suggestion of a surveillance network. That's a possibility. Nature can always surprise us with something we could never have imagined. So I cannot exclude that there might be some other explanation that is just outside my imagination.
So she's specifically talking about an artificial artifact that was found before Sputnik, before we could actually go to space, and registered as the first UFO in space, like 3i Atlas. And I'm not exactly sure what she said that. Well, now, this morning, it was announced that she's been banned from the publication index or archive because her research has been declared of no interest to anyone, anywhere. Come on, this gotta be a little bit sus. What's going on here? What is it exactly that she found out that can't be shared? Then you got the strange 3i Atlas situation with the sun activity that's going on. This guy pretty much sums up all the events that are coincidentally happening on October 30th. Check this out.
Experience a cosmic consciousness shift simultaneously, and I can prove it with simple math. First, you need to know about the Earth's heartbeat, the Schumann resonance, 7.83 hertz. That's the frequency that the Earth vibrates at. Here's the crazy part. When you are in a deep meditative state, your brain literally syncs with 7.83 hertz. We are literally synced to the Earth's frequencies. But on October 30th, something unprecedented.
Oh my gosh, really? Can anyone actually double check this?
It is about to happen. 3 massive events are converging. Number 1, the sun is at its solar maximum, the most active it's been in 20 years.
This is what a lot of people are noticing.
Magnetic pole reversals, the works. Number 2, an interstellar object called 3i Atlas reaches its closest point to the sun that exact day.
Really?
We're talking about a city-sized object from another star system.
Okay, so that's a pretty big coincidence.
And number 3, the Earth's magnetic field is at its absolute weakest point in the cycle. Here's where the
Okay, so that's too much of a coincidence.
Gets wild. When these 3 things hit at once, the Earth's frequency of 7.83 hertz could be amplified 10 times or more. So instead of 7.83 hertz, you're looking at 78 hertz hitting your brain. Your brain will have no choice but to sync up. That's just how basic entrainment works. It's neuroscience.
This is interesting. What he's saying is actually interesting about the electromagnetic field and all those things. But is there any evidence that supports what he's saying? So I found this video from Stefan Burns, which is doing an awesome job on looking at the sun. And in his video, he kind of points out that there are CMEs or sunbursts directed towards some of these comets. I mean, is this just another coincidence? On Reddit, people are suggesting that no, this object might be feeding on the sun, and this is one of the reasons it's doing a peculiar and unnatural path towards our galaxy. So that's wild. Is it possible that we're actually gonna get to know or disclose alien life? Is this all just a hoax, a coincidence, nothing's gonna happen, it's just an Oumuamua type object? Personally, I think it's an Oumuamua type object, but I guess we'll never know. Leave a comment, what do you think is going on? Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel with notifications on, I'll see you guys after tomorrow.